Hey, what's going on? So, for my DC locals, when I say DC, meaning DC, not Maryland, not Virginia, my DC locals, how do y'all feel now knowing that Keith Lee done came through and he gave us carry out, which is cool, out of all the establishments that we all have collectively been to, all the places that we've patronized, and he didn't go to them. He even mentioned in a clip, I don't want to like steal his clip or anything, but he had mentioned how a lot of them are just full of alcohol. It's more so like the booze cruise of restaurants, so to speak. How do y'all feel about that? Because like I tend to agree. Like when I think about how DC used to be, I know that sounds crazy to say that as a local, but like how DC used to be versus like the restaurants that are now, there are plenty and they're really good restaurants, but they kind of lead with alcohol. They kind of lead with the booze aspect of it. And I just wanted to know because I genuinely was like, okay, he went to Hong Kong and that was great. Like he definitely went there and that was a good restaurant to try out if you wanted to have like the authentic DC experience. But what is the authentic DC experience nowadays? Like in 2024, like we could say Ben's Next Door, we can say a bunch of different like variants of restaurants, but like what is the DC experience when it comes to restaurants anymore? Because he went to Virginia, had a couple restaurants out there, loved those. Came to DC and he was like, all right, it's cool. Like it's DC. Like mumbo sauce kind of tastes like sweet and sour sauce and ketchup. I'm like, oh, damn, cool. And then he went to Baltimore and was just like, hey, food here delicious. And I'm like, wow, yo. So like, have we lost what we thought was not even DC culture, but have we lost the the necessity of having good meals in good restaurants? Because I'm sure there are some, and I would love to know some as well. There are other smaller creators. When I say smaller, not to be an asshole, but smaller meaning like not Keith Lee, who has like millions and millions of followers, but like there are a lot of content creators that I've seen and I've gotten my recommendations from them and those restaurants have been good. But the question is like what was missing out of Keith Lee's reviews? Like what was something where was a place that he could have honestly said was DC? When he goes to Chicago, you get a sense of Chicago. When you get to Houston, you got a hint of Houston. Florida, same situation. Seattle, similar situation. California, that where could he go? Where are three restaurants that Keith Lee can go to and say, you know what, this is DC, not DMV, not Maryland, not Virginia. Where is one, two, maybe three restaurants that he can go to and say these are authentically DC? Let me know, and I'll see you on the next video.